Welcome to my channel, and here we are going to be working on this problem. We are going to be putting this part together to obtain the isometric view of these given orthographic views, and these views are given inverse angle projection. As we have, this is the front elevation and this is the left end elevation. Okay, so we are going to put this part together to obtain the isometric view of this object. But let's talk about dimensions here on the front elevation and also on the left end elevation. So looking at the front elevation, so we have distance from here to here to be 60 millimeters, and then distance from this point to this line here is 30 millimeters, and then distance from here to the center of this circle is 30 millimeters. Diameter of this circle is 25, and then this line is inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the horizontal, while we have distance from here to this point to be it is 80 millimeters. The thickness here on the end elevation is 15, and then distance from here to here is 30, and from here to here is 55. The radius of this semicircle is 20. Okay, so we are going to put this part together to obtain the isometric view of this object. So let's start and see how it goes. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to draw this L shape. So let's take this point as the lowest point. So that is what we are going to do. So the first thing to do is to draw a short horizontal line, as we have it here like this, to place the lowest point. Then with 30 degrees set square, so I'm going to draw a line in this direction. So we draw a line in this direction, and then we are going to draw a vertical line at this point. So this point here is the lowest point, so I'll just call it lowest point X here. So let's indicate that. So we are going to take a measurement of 30 millimeters. So from this point X here up, so we take 30 millimeters. So this is 30 millimeters, and then along this side we are going to take a measurement of 55 millimeters. 55 millimeters. So from this point we take 55. So this is 55 millimeters. So at this point here, we draw a vertical line. So we draw a vertical line. Okay, so the height of this vertical line is 80 millimeters. So take a measurement of 80 millimeters. So this is 80 millimeters here. So I'm going to draw a line from this point. So we draw a line in this direction like this. Okay, so and then we come to this point, we also draw a line. So we draw a line in this direction. All right, so let it come here. Okay, so at this point here we are going to take a measurement of 15 millimeters. 15 millimeters. The thickness here is 15 millimeters. So this is 15 millimeters. So then we draw a vertical line. So draw a vertical line down here like this. Okay, so we have the shape that we are given in the end elevation, which is this shape. So we have it here. So other things we are going to put it there. So and the next thing that we are going to do is this. So we take our set square, set at this point. So we set the set square at this point. So we draw a line in this direction, and then coming to this point. So from this point, so we draw a line in this direction. Then we come to this point here. Then draw a line in this direction. Then you come up here. So draw a line in this direction, and then we come to this point, we draw a line in this direction. All right, so the next thing that we are going to do, so the length on this side is 60 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 60 millimeters from this point X here. We take 60 millimeters. This is 60. So let's get the midpoint. We need it. So we are still coming to that. So then, having taken that 60, so you come to this point. So draw a vertical line. Touch this line. Then from this point, turn the set square like this, and then so draw to this point. Let it touch this point. and then so you come set it vertical like this. So draw a vertical line to touch this line, and then so you set like this, set the set square like this, and draw a line to touch this line here. All right, so we have that. So let's work on this part first. So what we have here on this part, so I want us to get this shape out. Okay, so so if you look at what we have here, so the total is 80, and then from this point down is 60. That is 30 plus 30. Okay, so we have 60, but we are told that the angle at which this line is inclined to the horizontal is 60 degrees. So distance from here to here is not given. So I'm looking at normally that distance supposed to be given, so it is not given. So let's see how we can work that out. But first of all, we need to draw take that a measurement of 60. So from this point, take 60 millimeters up. So this is 60 millimeters here. So we draw a line from this point. Okay, so we draw a line from, okay, so let's transfer it. So let's just transfer it. So I just mark it here like this. All right, so then the next thing that we are going to do, so that distance is not given, but we are told that it is inclined at an angle 60. So we set our 60 degrees set square. So 60 degrees set square. So we set it like this. I'm looking at that distance that it will be too much. Okay. So let's that distance I will take it as 10. So I will take it as 10 millimeters. That is this x that we have here. So we have this x that we have here, I will take it as 10. So I'll just take that measurement as 10. So for most of the questions that I've seen like that, they usually give the distance. So I will take it as 10. So that is 10. I will also take 10 millimeters here. So this is 10 millimeters. Okay. So I'm going to transfer this distance. So I transfer this distance here. I'm coming here, I will transfer it here like this. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is to join this point together. So I'll make it a thick line at once. So we join this point together. Okay, so this is a non-isometric line, so you just need to draw straight. Okay, so also here I will also join this together. So it's only this part that we are going to see. So let's leave it for now. So we are done with that part. So then we have a circle here. So we have an isometric, we have a circle here. So we are going to create an isometric circle on this face, and we have that the distance of the center line here from here is 30. So we are taking a measurement of 30 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 30 millimeters from this point. So okay, this is actually 30 millimeters. So all I have to do is to draw a center line here. Is to draw a center line here. Okay, so we have the center line. Then we also have to draw a vertical center line. So this is 60. So divide this 60 by 2. That is 30. So draw a vertical center line on this face. All right, so we have this, and diameter of the circle is 25. So the radius is 12.5. So what I will do, I just make it 13. So I'll just make it 13, because to get that 12.5 may be somehow uneasy. So I will make it 13 to this side, and then you take 13 millimeters to this side. Then here, so take 13 millimeters down. So this is 13 millimeters down. Okay, then we take 13 millimeters up. So this is 13 millimeters up. So we create an isometric square on this face. Create an isometric square on this face. Okay, Alright, so we have the isometric square. So join these longest diagonals together. So longest corners, join them together. Then, so this point here, so join it together with this point like this. And then you also join this same point. So join it together with this point. So join this together. Alright, so we are making use of this center. So this center, and this center to draw the isometric circle. So we put the pinpoint here at this point. Okay, so then we draw like this. So if you are yet to know how to draw isometric circle, so we have the video or videos for how to draw isometric circle on this channel. So search for it and learn how to draw isometric circle with ease on this channel. Okay, so the radius is small, so that's why I'm being careful. So put the pinpoint here and extend to this point. Okay, and then alright, so okay, so just have it like this, and then we put at this point. So we draw like this. Alright, so we have the isometric circle here. And one thing about this isometric circle is a bit wide, so you'll be able to see a little part of it at the back. So alright, so what we have to do for that is that we come to this point here. So to this point, just come to, okay, just take any distance. So draw this line like this. So come to this point on the circle, draw, and then so draw like this. So the wideness is the thickness here. Thickness here is 15. So let's see. Okay, so we can't get 15 here, but here I can get 15 on this line. So on this line, this is 15 millimeters. So on here also, I don't have 15, but what I'm going to do is that, so we have this point, so this point and this point here. So we are going to use the French curve to produce that curve. So, and it goes like this. So just set your French curve along the point. So set very well, and then so we just draw. So the curve is like this. So that's the other part of the hole at the back. So this is how it will show. Alright, so I believe this is clear to you. Okay, so now the next thing that we are going to do, so at the front here, we also have a half of a circle, that is semicircle. We have it at the front here, and it goes to the back to a distance of 30 from here to here. So we are going to what we are going to do is to get the midpoint first. So we get the midpoint. So this is the midpoint. So here we have the midpoint. Alright, so then so we have the, so we are going to, okay, so we need to extend this. So we extend this. Okay, so this, the radius of this semicircle is 20. So we are going to create a square of length 40. So we take 20 to this side and 20 to this side. Then on this line, so we take 20 millimeters down and 20 millimeters up. I usually create an isometric square. Okay, so we turn this to an isometric square. Alright, so and then so we draw this line. Alright, so we connect this together. Okay, so we are just producing half of it, so just join this point together with this point. So join this together. All right, so then the next thing that I'm going to do is to take my compass, so put the pinpoint here. So we are producing half of it, so it's only this point that we are using, this point and this point here. Okay, so we draw this half part. So we draw the half part, so we have it like this, and then so we put it at this point, so we extend it here, and then we go like this. All right, so we have this. I need to do something here. Okay, that's true. All right, so this is what we have here. So this eye to be at the front, so at the back, so we are going to draw a line from this point. So from this point here, we draw a line backward. Okay, so we draw a line here, and then we come to this point. So we also draw the line like this. So we take a measurement of 30 from here. So the length is 30, so measure 30. Okay, so let's transfer it to the other side. So we transfer it to the other side like this. All right, so then I will take it down. Okay, and we take it down, so draw a vertical line here. At this point I will draw a vertical line. All right, so I'm going to take a measurement of 20 millimeters, which is the radius. So take 20 millimeters down, so transfer it to this side. All right, so and then so I will partially form join this together like this. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do, I will also do the same thing here, just join this together. Okay, so now so we need to create the curve here. So we have to we need to create the curve here, so not the whole curve as we have it here. So we need to create it here. So how can I do that? So I'm going to use my French curve to do that, but this is what I'm going to do. So from this point I will draw, from this point here I will draw a line. So I'll just take the line, so and then here I'll also draw a line. Just move away and be drawing the line. Here also I will draw a line. Just look at the way I'm doing it to touch this line that we have down here. So where we have that 20, so here also we draw, and then here so we draw. So we already have this. So then what I'm going to do now is to take a measurement from each of these points here on this curve that we have at the front here. So we take a measurement of 30. So 30 millimeters. So just come here. So okay, so here we okay, at this point we have 30 millimeters. So all right, so I need to extend this line. I need to extend this line. So I will extend this line, and I will also extend this one. Okay, then I will extend this too. All right, so and then so I will take 30 millimeters from this point, take 30 millimeters in, so this is 30 millimeters. So we have that point. Also from here I will take 30, so this is 30 millimeters. Then come here, so I will take 30 millimeters. Okay, then here also from this point I will take 30, so this is 30. So each of these points, so we are going to use them to produce the curve. Okay, so and then so everything will be joined to this point here. So I'm going to use the French curve to do that. So I will set the French curve like this. Okay, so I can join these ones together. Okay, then I can join this together. Alright, so this is how the curve will be. So down here, so that's how we have it. So what we have to do now, so is to make this line. Okay, so let me thicken the edges. Alright, so having thickened the visible outlines and edges, so this is what we have worked as simple as I've done it here. All you have to do is to practice. When you practice this, you become a master at it. Thank you, keep on practicing, and God bless you.